And a warm welcome from the south coast of England. We find ourselves at the Vitality Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Bournemouth up against Leeds United.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
And now they get the ball rolling. Kluivert. Antonio Sanabria. Gomez. And Leeds couldn't keep it. This might have potential. And there's the feed into the box. Well, no way through in the end. Hicks. Opportunity in the wide area. Well, nothing he could really do based on the cross. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Well, they've had their fair share of difficulties in front of their own fans for whatever reason, but the fact remains they possess the worst home record in the league.
Well, the fans aren't happy. They expect more from their team, who at times have lacked any fluency in attack. They haven't defended and they've looked short on quality. That needs to change today.
Kluivert. On the ball, Rudiger. Bournemouth doing well to regain possession. This is looking threatening. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Billing. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. And playing it through. Is it going to be? Oh, magnificent reaction. Gaia. On the ball, Mark Roca. It's with Gaia now. Oh, good use of the ball. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Christie. Billing with it. Philip Billing. Now with Ryan Christie. Traore. Moving into the advanced position. Happy to shoot. Reading it well. And defensive play to be applauded. Gomez. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Traore. Is it going to end up being productive for them? A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And space to attack. That's a nice-looking ball. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. Decent looking pass. It comes to nothing in the end. And space for them here on the flank. How about the cross? Corner kick forthcoming. And deciding to go short with this one. Very quick thinking there. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Traore. And it's with Sanabria. And angling it back. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Moving the ball forwards. How creative can they be? But they dealt with the threat posed. Kluivert. Ryan Fredericks. And ball back with Bournemouth here. Making progress. Victor Gomez. Hicks. Samuel Lino. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Gomez. Well, they need to get tighter, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Kluivert. Ndidi. Fredericks. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And played short. Kluivert. Oh, he's blocked it. Now maybe the really short route to go. An alert piece of defending. Now the counter-attack looks on. Harrison. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Hicks. Opportunity. Can they keep it out? And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Christie. Mendy has it. Traore. Did well to win the ball back. Rudiger. On the ball, Mark Roca. Gaia. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Takes aim. In it goes. That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So 2-0 now. Antonio Sanabria. Kluivert. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Well-timed tackle. Antonio Sanabria. That's a lovely ball. Hicks. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Bournemouth recovering possession well. And he's beaten him here. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And quick thinking defensively. Needs to take great care. Gaya. Chance to cross. Can he take advantage? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Traore. Possession one. Good technique displayed. Good looking cross. A poor cross, all things considered. Mendy. And back to the keeper. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And defending as a unit. Mark Roca. Just the challenge that was required. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Hicks. Well, a struggle for Leeds to keep possession of the ball. Kluivert. And a throw-in for Bournemouth. Mark Roca. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, Bournemouth couldn't keep it. Well, that was incisive. practice how to keep it out of the net. And the referee blows the whistle. The first half is in the history books here at the Vitality. And so the battle commences. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Hicks. Opportunity. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Takes aim. In it goes. That will greatly help. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Using his physical strength to shield it. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Pressing like that will help the cause. Antonio Sanabria. Now with Ryan Christie. Kluivert. And the ball back with Leeds here. Lino. Patient build-up at the moment. Marc Roca. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Fredericks. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Marc Roca. Hicks. Good work from Bournemouth to win it back. Ndidi. Now with Ryan Christie. Harrison. Oh, might be. Pulls it back. And no worries for the goalkeeper. More knockout football for you to look forward to. Action from the FA Cup live on EA TV. It's Bournemouth taking on Hull City.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
Well, nothing productive, really. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Hicks. Getting in there to intercept. Kelly. And danger averted. Well read. Good-looking sequence. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Out of play, and a Bournemouth throw forthcoming. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Gaia. Wonderfully weighted pass. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Kluivert. Right, news coming through of a goal in the Spurs game, and Alex Scott will tell us about it.
It's a goal for Spurs. It was an early cross which found him in acres of space, and it was a beautiful headed finish. They're now behind by 1 with 61 minutes played. The fans are enjoying what they're seeing here today, Derek.
Thank you, Alex. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Well, there you have it. Leeds are creating chance after chance here. They have been excellent today.
Scott. Kluivert. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Philip Billing. Determined defending. Ndidi. Here's Kluivert. Putting his body on the line. Hicks. Well, he's given us away.
Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
He's using his strength to good effect. Kelly. Billing with it. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Hicks. Doing everything possible to keep possession. And given away. Really good attacking play. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
So a personnel change then. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, I'm hearing someone has scored in the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott, fill us in.
Yep, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. They're the first on the score sheet here with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Had no interest in losing possession. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And into the last 20 minutes. And space for them here on the flank. And crossing towards the far post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Mark Roca. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Hicks. Mark Roca. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Traore. Good technique displayed. Will he play it in? Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Seems to me that his foot's the problem because he's got trod on in that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And Bournemouth have it back now. Well, a stylish moment. Making sure nothing came of it. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Samuel Lino. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Kluivert. Now Ndidi. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Arsenal, and the goalkeeper has pulled off a worldie of a save with this one. It remains 0-0 with just over 10 minutes
now,
left to
forgive me,
play.
Alex. This could be an opportunity. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
And a short corner, let's see. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And they could eat into the lead. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Hicks. Mark Roca. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And strong play here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
He's using his strength to good effect. Mark Roca. Hicks. Wonderfully weighted pass. Is it going to be? And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Kelly. Now Ndidi. Kluivert. Antonio Sanabria. His determination there for all to see. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Hicks. And they need to get tighter here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ndidi. And it's with Sanabria. Traore. Very quick thinking there. Now, who can he play it to? Beautifully weighted ball, but they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Gianluca Scamacca. That's a good-looking ball. It's still there for him. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. That is how to apply the pressure. And it's played into the centre. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. And the referee given. How could he take them on and beat them? But timely defending when it mattered. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Ndidi. Well, had no intention of losing out. And very deftly cut out. Kluivert. Now Ndidi. Christie. Oh, goodness. Not the best of challenges. Now then, what's the referee going to do here? And indeed, a red card it is.
Well, they should still win this, but it's a silly dismissal, you have to say.
Good through ball. A deft clearance. And that is that. It goes down as a defeat for the Cherries. No points picked up. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was another poor display here. And at the moment, I can't see how they turn it around. Their confidence is so low. Now, I can understand the frustration amongst the fans, but it's certainly not helping the players.
Hicks. Opportunity. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Takes aim. goes. That will greatly help the cause. Now, oh, what an opportunity. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Now, forgive me, Alex. This could be an opportunity. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Well, just the tackle that was needed. And they could eat into the lead. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Wonderfully weighted pass. Is it going to be? And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue. Christie. And indeed, a red card it is.
Well, they should...